darkest corners of the Middle East, Yemen's crumbling prison system. There are over 37 major detention centers in Yemen. Some are central prisons under the Ministry of Interior, others are makeshift jails inside police stations, and many aren't under government control at all. They're run by tribal leaders, militias, or even Al-Qaeda affiliates. The Indian External Affairs Ministry's 2025 data lists just one Indian known to be in jail in Yemen. But that doesn't reflect detained blue-collar workers or missing expats. Many cases go unreported in official tallies. India currently has over 10,152 nationals imprisoned abroad in 86 countries, mostly in Gulf states like Saudi Arabia, 2,633, and UAE, 2,528, with only one officially listed in Yemen. That underlines how invisible Indian detainees in Yemen remain. Yemen's prison system is chaos, held together by fear. There's no standard classification. Pre-trial detainees, convicted criminals, teenagers, and terror suspects are all thrown into the same overcrowded blocks. In one prison, inmates sleep in shifts because there's no space to lie down at once. In another, the only open space is a covered yard with no sunlight. Inmates go months without feeling fresh air. Guards, often untrained and underpaid, hand over control of prison routines to senior inmates. These prison leaders decide who gets food, who gets punished, and who gets left behind. At times, they even control the keys to the cell blocks. In one reported case, a prisoner acted as deputy warden, greeting guests and giving orders to uniformed staff. Contraband flows freely: phones, drugs, and even weapons. Cell phones are used to organize escapes or talk to groups outside. Violence is routine, so is torture. Suicide is common. And then there are the isolation cells, small, dark boxes, sometimes used to protect vulnerable inmates, other times to punish them. There are no cameras, no records, no oversight. For women, the situation is even worse. In facilities not designed for their needs, women often lack privacy, access to menstrual hygiene, or safety from abuse. For those with children, the system offers little. One regulation recommends maternal care and rehabilitation, but on the ground, the reality is neglect. Yemen's prison authority claims reform is on paper, but in reality, it's crumbling under its own weight. In some prisons, directors haven't stepped inside the wards in months out of fear. One admitted he only dared to enter because international researchers were accompanying him. India, meanwhile, is largely blind to what its citizens face there. The war has shut down diplomatic channels. Families back home have no way of contacting their loved ones. Court dates vanish. Prisoners rot. After the outbreak of war in 2015, India evacuated over 4,640 of its nationals and 960 foreign citizens in Operation Rahat, showing the scale of Indians in Yemen once crisis hit. Today, India estimates 3,000 to 4,000 Indian nationals remain in Yemen even after evacuation. And that's what should scare us the most.